Oh, and here they are themselves, the Sonic the Hedgehog 4-piece set figure box. So, the main reason I'm making this video is that I've actually just listed these on eBay. I say just actually, I listed them on eBay last week and they've actually since sold. Surprisingly, they went for quite a decent amount of money as well. Everything listed on eBay is at 99p and these sold for £41 on eBay in total. So that should kind of give you a bit of an estimate as to how much this set is actually worth, despite the quality of the actual models themselves. There also doesn't seem to be any videos on YouTube about this. I found like the odd few maybe mentioning them and where they come from and how you could potentially obtain them. But yeah, nothing really too concise. So I'm kind of hoping this video here will clear up a lot of the confusion that people have trying to figure out about these Sonic the Hedgehog figures, because they are quite a strange set. Not the strangest by no means, but they're definitely what's the story behind them kind of thing. So this video here is going to kind of clear up for you. And I have actually found a pretty decent wiki article about these figures. This Sega figure box was given out at SegaWorld London, and then shortly after at SegaWorld Sydney, in around the mid to late 1990s. SegaWorld London is actually also known as Trocadero, and it has actually since closed. In some of my older videos, if you literally look at my name and then Trocadero, you'll find me there, because I used to go there to play a lot of Street Fighter to get practice, meet a lot of the guys down there. So yeah, Trocadero is also had a section called SegaWorld London, and that's where you could get this box. Obviously, I never went there when I was younger. I actually picked this box up in the early 2000s. I'd probably say 2003, 2004. I bought this box on eBay, and it's been sitting in on my shelf in my old place, on like the top of the shelf. In fact, I think in some of my older videos, you may have been able to have seen these, kind of sitting on the shelf like this. But yeah, since I've moved house, they've been sitting in like a box over there with all the crap that I'm looking to get rid of at the moment. I mean, this is just some of the stuff as well that I need to get rid of, these Sonic the Hedgehog figures. So yeah, basically just getting rid of all my stuff. I thought I'd make a video just showcasing these Sonic the Hedgehog figures, just to maybe give a bit more clarity as to those who are interested in Sonic the Hedgehog, the 90s figures, 90s memorabilia, maybe slightly obscure memorabilia itself. So let's actually have a look at them. So this is the 4-piece set. I have heard from I think it was Sega Driven or Sonic the Hedgehog blog, one of those pointed out that there may be a chance that you get like 4 Sonic the Hedgehog figures, because of like an error in the actual production of these. So you may have 4 Sonics rather than the Metal Sonic. That is a bit of a shame as well, because honestly I think the Metal Sonic is the best one itself. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of detail. There is actually a video I found online from, I'll have to give credit to the guy as well, the Shiz Knight, who has a picture, an alternate picture of these figures. As you can see there, the Metal Sonic looks like crap. I mean, they all look pretty bad, but these in general look pretty bad itself. I don't have the Tails or the Robotnik, but I'm going to assume it's probably part of the same set, especially considering the paint quality. And funnily enough, like, holy Christ, Sonic's face is just shockingly awful. Like, this seems to be the kind of theme throughout, is that these were very low quality figures in terms of the mould as well as the paint. So let's have a look at this set here. There we go. I'll also take pictures of these as well, just so people can get a bit more of a clearer image of them. That'll be in the link in the description below. But yeah, here are see the little Sega copyright logo down there. You can see Sonic's face as well is shockingly awful. One eye bigger than the other, like he's been doing some LSD or something. Tripping out too much there. And then we have this monstrosity of a figure itself. Honestly, I think the pose itself is okay. I'm not a fan of that he's got really, like, his, was it quills or whatever, just seem to go all the way down here. But I mean, the actual pose itself is pretty decent. But again, the paint job is just consistently horrible. It looks like he had a previous paint job on his eye there, which they then just painted over. So now we've got, Sonic tripping balls here. Yeah, pretty bad quality figure. And then we'll go for this one next, the next Sonic the Hedgehog. Not really too bad. Really the worst. Still not really looking too good. I'm sure Sonic has seen better days, but then again, considering that CGI movie that we've got, I don't really think anything has really changed since the 90s. And then we've got the Metal Sonic itself, which fortunately for me is actually one of the better ones. So you can see the hand's kind of moulded into his leg. But overall, Metal Sonic is definitely one of the better ones. Especially the face as well. I think they did a good job on the face. I'll have to check, but I didn't actually realise if he had a yellow and red ear. But even still, yeah, this is actually not too bad, honestly. But yeah, that's the figure box itself. Like I said, that's the kind of story behind it. It was from SegaWorld London and then SegaWorld Sydney, also known as Trocadero, one of the areas in Trocadero. This is the 4-piece figure set. And again, I'll take a couple of pictures and put them in the description below. And this is the box itself overall. Really, really nice box, honestly. The box is honestly probably the best part, I think. Especially considering the way that... I love that laughing Sonic on the back. That's a great one there. Really, really nice. Like, this artwork, honestly, really, really damn good. But obviously the figures themselves look honestly terrible, which is probably a bit of Sega's attitude towards Sonic in general in terms of quality control. Especially in this day and age with Sonic the Hedgehog games. So yeah, that's the Sega box itself. I hope this kind of clears up a couple of things. Like I said, I'll put more pictures in the description below. But yeah, this is now going to be sent off to someone else who can now own it and put it as a part of their Sonic the Hedgehog collection.